Wallace and Gromit have returned in a brand new Christmas advert for 2025 in collaboration with Barbour, and funnily enough, this presents a really interesting opportunity to compare the handcrafted Wallace and Gromit advert to the hideous AI Coca-Cola thing. It's caused mass kind of controversy online. They did it last year. Coke made an advert purely just AI generated. They've done it again this year, and then the result we have is this just AI generated slop. I don't think it's unfair to say. So Aardman then releasing a traditionally animated Wallace and Gromit Christmas ad is like a direct kind of, fight back towards that kind of stuff, and it's really caught the attention of the internet. So before we react to this advert, please do let us know your thoughts on the whole Coca-Cola AI debate in the comments down below. So much more preferably, let's watch some Wallace and Gromit. So Wallace and Gromit are back for Christmas 2025. As you can see, I'm kind of decked out in the brand new Forbidden Planet Feathers McGraw jumper. But I did notice the other day that Christmas ads started coming on the telly, and I was kind of semi-aware because Nick Park had mentioned when I met him just over a month ago that they were working on a brand new Wallace and Gromit Christmas advert, though it was kind of kept under wraps as to who it was in collaboration with. So I believe the last one was in 2020, so it's been 5 years since a Wallace and Gromit Christmas ad, and I can see here that it's with a brand that Shaun the Sheep have collaborated with, I think last year and the year before, and it's Christmas time apparently, so here we go. Okay, Gromit in the
No sign of those carol singers yet, Gromit. Let me
lovely
introduce
decorated
my new
house.
Gift-O-Matic. It makes gift giving so much easier. It can wrap up presents.
This feels very in line with the last film,
Give gifts.
and a bit Cracking Contraptions-esque as well.
Cracker with you. Sorry, Gromit. That was a bit more powerful than intended.
Gromit's out in the
Yes,
snow.
lad. It's from your old pal.
Barbour. Gromit in a Barbour scarf.
Oh, thanks, Gromit.
Is it by any chance a Barbour product?
I nearly forgot. Gift-O-Matic does the unwrapping for you. Oh, great minds, eh?
What a shock.
Oh, look, Gromit there.
That actually works so well though. The I love it when they work with brands that make sense.
Oh, I'm being unwrapped.
Oh no.
Thanks, lad. At least somebody's got Christmas covered.
Lovely. So that was a great ad. It really brought us back to Cracking Contraptions, as I mentioned just there, as well as all the previous Wallace and Gromit Christmas ads. I just love the vibe of Wallace and Gromit at Christmas, and you don't even get to see it in the films really. And we even got to experience it in real life not long ago in Preston when we got to be in the life-size set of Wallace and Gromit's living room. And I just love seeing how they're decorated for Christmas in different ways every time. So here you've got quite a large tree in the corner full of presents and tinsel and baubles, and everything is snowman outside the window. You've even got the bits of snow on the windowsill. Just all of that detail is always great to see.
It can wrap up presents.
What does he look like? He reminds us of, again, Cracking Contraptions, the Shopper 13, I think, that they send to the shops. Oh, what else does he remind us of? And the Kuka as well. There we go, the kind of, like the sort of eyes and then the hands sticking out. Yeah, Wallace's inventions always have a certain kind of aesthetic. Cool to see translated over, given a Christmas theme.
Sorry, Gromit. That was a bit more powerful than intended.
That was a bit thick.
Oh, I'm being unwrapped.
Yeah, what do you know? Wallace's invention goes wrong, and it strips him. Even the details down to he's got his string vest on, again from Wrong Trousers, and his undies are the same, and I think he's got some Barbour boots on there as well. So we got to see the farmer try out some Barbour products in the previous Shaun the Sheep ads, and I love what they did in that. One of the funniest ads they did was when like a mouse trap just snaps the farmer's finger.
Hey! Oh,
but I love what they've done here with, you've got the carol singers, who hilariously I think are all dressed in Barbour clothing as well, scaled down to the Wallace and Gromit kind of size. It's worth mentioning. This is again like a perfect example of people who want stuff to do everything for them. If you get at the point where everything is automated, then what is the point? What are you experiencing? And you've got this a little story within an advert.
Oh, thanks, lad. At least somebody's got Christmas covered.
What does that remind us of as well? It's again Were-Rabbit, where he transforms back into Wallace. I'm sure it's Gromit that's the one to like put the box over his unmentionables. So it's been really fun to catch up with Wallace and Gromit again after like a year. Just, you know, I wouldn't complain if this was a recurring thing. I personally just love seeing them at Christmas and just having all of this imagery of the warm and cozy West Wallaby Street with all the Christmas lights and everything. I love that they've collaborated with Barbour, who I think are northeast based if I'm not mistaken as well. It all just fits in really nicely. So the ad was released earlier on the morning. I assume we're going to see it on the telly and stuff soon. And there's been a really great response to it. Looking here at the comments and stuff, you've got people complimenting Ben Whitehead's performance as Wallace. Finally an advert that actually feels like Christmas. I don't know, I've seen a few decent ones this year, weirdly. I feel like ever since the John Lewis ads kind of took off, companies are competing to try and have emotional, story-led adverts, which shouldn't that be the case anyway? This is my point. When we covered PG Tips Monkey and that before, I'm like, is it not true that the best adverts that everyone remembers always have some kind of narrative and meaning beyond just selling the product? Can't beat a bit of Wallace and Gromit at Christmas, even if it's an ad. The fact that this came out after that terrible AI Coca-Cola commercial, this is a point. Wallace and Gromit's YouTube channel has replied, we prefer II up here. But for Coca-Cola, a massive company like that, to basically his cost-cutting measures, which is like, why would Coke need it? There's no need. Recreated their original ad just with an AI software. They got a company to just pump out an advert using AI. And the amount of people that puts out of work and stuff is insane. Like all of the digital artists and stuff. And whether you're doing stuff with CGI or stop motion, there is work that goes into it. And we always talk about like a handcrafted feel and the human touch. I don't know, it's just people notice that kind of thing, you know? There's a clear distinction between the reaction to this advert and the Coke one. And the sad thing is, I think they're just trying to drum up like publicity because people are talking about it as it's so awful. But the main thing is, if Coca-Cola's doing it, right, then every other company will think, well, that's the green light, why shouldn't we do it as well? It feels like before you know it, will just be everything you see on the telly will just be like AI, and yeah. But then to have the Wallace and Gromit ad just afterwards that's literally made in the most ancient, painstaking way possible of stop motion is like just juxtaposing that in the greatest way, and I love it. So I suppose, yeah, like these people in the comments, many thanks to Barbour and Aardman for collaborating on this and being able to bring something as simple as a Wallace and Gromit Christmas ad to life in this traditional stop motion way. So yeah, really grateful to have them back, and stay tuned for more Christmas stuff coming this year. I think the channel and Christmas go really well together. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and most importantly, let us know what you thought of the advert in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already for more Wallace and Gromit content, and I will see you all next time. See ya.